Hi, my name is Lindsay Finch, and today I'll be talking about the Think-Aloud strategy. You can find this from the book Language Arts Patterns of Practice by Gail Tompkins, and you can find the Think-Aloud steps on page 38, down at the bottom chart. So there's 6 steps to the Think-Aloud process, and the first step is plan the lesson. So this lesson, I'm using the trade book Kira Kira, and this is a 7th grade lesson. So for this lesson, every student will have a copy of the book Kira Kira, and the whole class will read the first chapter together over the course of about a week. Now at the end of the week, they'll decide together, they'll collaborate, and they'll decide on the chapter's theme, or maybe pick a few different themes that the students have seen throughout the chapter. And then they'll create a crop QV chart, which stands for connection, reaction, opinion, prediction, questions, and visualize. And this will allow them to kind of share their personal thoughts and rethink what happened in that chapter, thus enhancing their reading comprehension. And then the follow-up activity, they would create a semantic map, which has the main idea or the topic in the middle, and then there will be branches and cells off of that topic that either explain some points or the themes or whatnot. So in this case, they would state the main event or the setting maybe, and the themes that they've come up with. So then for step 2 is introduce the lesson to the students. So in doing this, I would highlight the crop QV strategy, and I would show them how to create their chart, or you can provide them with a chart. So you have connection, reaction, opinion, prediction, questions, and visualize. And they would have to fill out that chart regarding that chapter. So step 3 would be to demonstrate the strategy. Now for this, as I have here, I created a crop QV chart for chapter 10. And so I would do this on the board. I would make this chart, and then I would talk it over with the students, or maybe put what I think. Chapter 10 is about when they buy Lynn the house, and the 3 kids go on a picnic, and Sam gets his foot caught in the trap in the woods, and then Katie has to go run and find help. And so for the connection, I put, this made me think about the time I broke my arm in 2nd grade. My sister had to run to get my mom for help. So that's kind of an example of what I would put for connection. And then for each one, I would go through and I would talk through with them. This is what I would put for this, or what do you think you should put for this? What does this mean? Predict what's going to happen, question what the author's trying to say, etc. And then for the follow-up activity, here's an example of the semantic map. So I have chapter 10, and then I have a list of the theme or the main events in the chapter, which is similar to what I just described with the house and the picnic and Sam getting caught in the trap. And then step 4 is write annotations. So for this, in chapter 10, as you can see here, I've created some sticky notes on the pages to kind of highlight the main ideas, or to put questions, or maybe there's a really important part that I would like the students to reflect on. So that's a really great way to remind yourself what's happened in that chapter, so you don't have to reread the whole thing again. And it's great to have your students do that as they read as well. Now step 5 is to continue thinking aloud. Now this is just to continue demonstrating and to maybe ask more questions for the students, make sure that they understand the strategy of the crop QV chart and the semantic map, and ask for their thoughts on it, or maybe highlight a little bit further the importance of it, and that this will enhance the reading comprehension, and so on. And then step 6 is to reflect on strategy use. Now for this, as I'm demonstrating the strategy, they should be thinking of their personal thoughts on the chapter and understand how to do this, because in the following weeks they'll begin to do this for every chapter on their own. So as long as they understand this, they can do it at home, or they can do it in class during free time. So that'll be a weekly or maybe 2 weeks assignment that they'll do starting then on their own. And that way they have that first week modeled for them, and they have examples. Also, like I said, it enhances their reading comprehension, and it really highlights the text to self relationship, as they reflect on their own lives and the lives of people from other cultures. Thanks.